Hello. I was just looking at the trees. Do you like trees? I love trees. I love anything with leaves. Trees. Bushes. Beanstalks. I know a good story about a beanstalk. It's about a boy called Jack and his mum. And then there's this... Well, why don't I start at the beginning? One day, Jack's mother said, "We're stony broke. Go out and find some wealthy bloke who'll buy our cow. Just say she's sound and worth at least £100. But don't you dare to let them know. She's as old as Billy-O." Jack led the old brown cow away and came back later in the day. He said, "Oh, Mumsy dear, guess what? Your clever little boy has got. I really don't know how, a super trade-in for our cow." His mother said, "You little creep, I'll bet you sold her much too cheap." When Jack produced one single bean, his startled mother, turning green, leapt high up in the air and cried, "I'm absolutely stupefied. You dozy boy, do you really mean you sold our Daisy for a bean?" She grabbed the bean and yelled, "You chump!" then threw it on the rubbish dump. Then, summoning up all her power, she beat the boy for half an hour, using, and nothing could be meaner, the handle of a vacuum cleaner. At 10 o'clock or thereabout, the little bean began to sprout. By morning it had grown so tall you couldn't see the top at all. Young Jack said, "Mum, admit it now, it's better than a rotten cow." His mother said, "You lunatic, where are the beans that I can pick? There's not one bean, it's bare as bare." "No, no," cried Jack, "just look up there. Look very high and you'll behold, every single leaf is solid gold." By gollykins, the boy was right. Now glistening in the morning light, his startled mother actually perceived a mass of lovely golden leaves. She yelled out loud, "My sainted souls, I'll sell the minnie and buy a rolls. Don't stand and gape, you dozy clot. Get up there quick and grab the lot." Jack was nimble, Jack was keen. He scrambled up the mighty bean. Up he went without a stop. But just as he was near the top, a ghastly, frightening thing occurred. From just above his head he heard a big, deep voice, a booming thing, which seemed to make the heavens ring. It yelled out loud, "Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman." Jack was frightened. Jack was quick, and down he climbed in half a tick. He gasped, "Oh, Mum, believe you me, there's something nasty up our tree. I saw it, Mum, my gizzard froze, a giant with a clever nose." "A clever nose?" his mother hissed. "You must be going round the twist." "He smelled me out, I swear it, Mum. He said he smelled an Englishman." His mother said, "And well he might. I've told you every single night to take a bath because you smell. But would you do it? Would you, hell? You even make your mother shrink because of your unholy stink." Jack answered, "Well, if you're so clean, why don't you climb the crazy bean?" His mother said, "By gad, I will. There's life within the old dog still." She hitched her skirts above her knee and disappeared right up the tree. Now, would the giant smell his mum? Jack listened for the fee-fo-fum. He gazed aloft. He wondered when those frightful words would come. And then, from somewhere high above the ground, there came a frightful crunching sound. He heard the giant murmur twice, "By gosh, that tasted very nice. Mind you," and this in grumpy tones, "I wish there weren't so many bones." "By Christopher," cried Jack, "by gum, the giant's eaten up my mum. He smelled her out, she's in his belly. I had a hunch that she was smelly." Jack stood there, gazing longingly upon the large and golden tree. He murmured softly, "Golly gosh, I guess I'll have to take a wash if I'm to climb up this tree without the giant smelling me. In fact, a bath's my only hope." He ran indoors and grabbed the soap. He scrubbed his body everywhere. He even washed and combed his hair. He brushed his teeth, he blew his nose, and went out smelling like a rose. Once more Jack climbed the mighty bean. The giant sat there, gross, obscene, and whistled through his vicious teeth, while Jack sat quietly just beneath. He heard the giant murmur, "Fee, fi, fo, fum. Right now I don't smell anyone." Jack waited till the giant slept, then out upon the boughs he crept, and gathered so much gold, I swear, he was an instant millionaire. "A bath," cried Jack, "does seem to pay. I think I'll take one every day."